Let's get it.
Hey.
Yeah, y'all know what it is.
Best side of my city.
Yes, sir.
This is it right here, y'all.
I feel like the best side of my city.
Poppin' show with the Joker, man.
Hey,
Someone said
look,
music
I
awards
feel like the
edition.
best
Let's
side
go.
of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and that's why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. I feel like the best side of my city, no contesting it. Ain't no place for pussies, you get right or you get left with it. Got no time for niggas tryna talk my head to deficit. Got no time for beef, on smoke and put his ass to rest of shit. I watch out for snakes, I'm from the garden. Where we play with rockets off the cool, but we ain't hardin'. Hey, look, please just let me be, don't get me started. Nike, I just do it with this rap shit, I'm the hardest. Hey, look, I feel like a champion, not a lot can handle this. Any nigga playing like he tough, we gon' dismantle him. See just how I'm managing, opposition panicking. Niggas in my phone, I be too busy, I ain't answering. I done went and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, I done went and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, cause I feel like the best side of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and that's why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. Niggas tryna beef the side of jealousy, probably cause they know that they ain't never getting next to me. Ay, just know you gon' fail, you get to testing me. Only hit my phone if it's about the bread especially. Ay, look, I've been tryna take off on these niggas, ain't no catching up. Cause I said it's beef to hit his phone cause he gon' wet him up. I come from the bottom of the barrel, now I'm stepping up. Took my time to plan out all my moves, now watch me level up. I done swear I made my own path with this shit. You niggas want a buck, but I'm gon' last in this shit. And this for all you niggas that was laughing and shit. When I said it, I'ma treat it like my passion and shit. Look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Hey, look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Look, I feel like the best side of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and that's why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. Yeah.
Man, that's how I'm feeling.
That's it right here, man. You know. Hey, that theme music. That theme music is something crazy.
I woke up and I felt just the way that song was, man.
It definitely gives you inspiration, man. It's
Yeah,
every time I play this song when I'm going through something or there's something going on in the city that nobody's really coming together on,
yeah,
supporting one another. This song is motivated for that, things like that. It
definitely.
keep me grounded, man. Especially after a good prayer, good meditation.
Yes, yes,
You know what I mean? And
yes.
it's awesome. You know what I mean? To keep me focused. So when
Yeah.
Trey Sev did that joint, man, and you know
Yeah,
that was the music
yeah.
last year. It's only right to keep that ball rolling. You know
He
what
went
I mean?
crazy on that joint, for real.
Yeah.
Gotta see if we gonna do a remix to that now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's gonna have to do something. I'm gonna definitely gonna hit him up.
Yeah, man.
Part 2 to that joint.
Yeah. Mega mix.
Yeah, right. And like, cause he came to another level now, so he got something to talk about. He's been on
Okay.
his grind for about 4 years now. He on a different level, so he got something to talk about now. You know what I mean? On the part 2. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It be like that. It definitely be like that, man. How you doing though, man? What's going on with you?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. We both hustlers.
Definitely.
Yeah, we both
Definitely.
hustlers, man. We both in the same category, man. We're both hustlers. I've been watching.
They recognize it. Yeah.
I've been watching your clothing line just blossoming too.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Definitely gonna support and get me something. I had something, you know. I like my fitteds.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we in the same boat, man. I love my fitteds, man. They coming soon. They dropping soon, though. You know what I'm saying? They definitely dropping soon. I'll make sure, man, we get you flavors of that joint too.
Yeah, no doubt.
For
Let people
real.
know about the clothing line. Let them know the name of the clothing line and stuff, man.
We got the Big Wig clothing line. You know what I'm saying? That's been established since 2019. You know what I mean? We've been making a Big Wig clothing. Right now, we working on the highly recommended clothing now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole nother season of clothes, as Kanye would say. It's a whole different season. So this right here would be like season 3 of what's going on with the Big Wig. And now we got highly recommended, and that's men, women, and kids. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a classier, still street look to it, though. You know what I'm saying? Got the leather involved, got all type, you know, animal print, all type of things.
Man, the hoodies, and then when you tagging me into the sweatsuits on the last
definitely.
Them sweatsuits, man. Is that velour or that's just a regular sweatsuit?
That's regular sweatsuit. You know what I mean? You could work out in it, or you could do whatever you want to in it. You know what I'm saying? It's nice and breezy. They thick, durable material. You know what I'm saying? Where it's gonna last you for years, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that joint fire is very quality.
Yes, sir.
Very thick too. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Shout out to DJ Larry Loud is in the check-in. You know what I mean? You know
DJ Larry Loud.
You know what I mean? Brentley in the house.
Brittany Workman. Big Wig season. Right? You know the vibes, man.
Man, people, the city of Buffalo. Now, you know, when you found out you was nominated, what was the emotion when you first found out you was nominated for Hustler of the Year?
I don't know, yo. I was surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like shocked. I didn't know, because when I had first went up on the website, I'm like, all right, like I didn't see nothing. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't log in. So I hit Abby up like, yo, I'm having a problem with logging in, this and that. She's like, yo, just type your credentials in, you know what I mean? And you should be able. So I logged up on there. I'm like, oh, Hustler of the Year, like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know the people thought of me as that though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shout out to the fans, shout out to the people who definitely is supporting and see the hustle. They see the hustle. You know what I'm saying?
The first interview we had live on IG, we did live IG edition. Your first single drop before the new project. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, but and I called you a hustler then.
You did.
You know what I mean? I see the grind, the clothing line. Movement. I think at that time you was doing a couple shows at the time. You had a lot of things going on. The feature you did with Dale Hayes, playing music for my morning show on 514 Online Mix. And
Lights Get Low.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was the NFL season. We just talking about the NFL, the new schedule come out today. We're working our bills today. You know, the schedule come out today. So you know, but that track, you know, we talked about a little bit about that track and how that came about, and all that. But those who don't know, how did that feature come about when you and Dale Hayes? Let people know that don't know about that track when you and Dale Hayes.
Me and Dale Hayes go back. Like we went to ECC North together, and you know, he's an artist, I'm an artist. We used to be out there, you know, spitting, doing our little freestyles and stuff. We linked up recently to do music, and me, him, and Jay Veezy, we got an album together called The Commission, the Upstate Commission. So the new Madden was about to drop, and Dale hit me up like, yo, man, let's do this track. I got this track for you. You know what I mean? It's called Lights Get Low. You know what I mean? I got the first verse, man. I just want you to kill it. You know, there's no curse words though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, word. You know what I mean? So he sent it, and you know, I killed that joint. You know what I mean? And you know, we took it from there. Shot the video. We linked up with Ken Journey on the video. Shout out to Ken Journey. And
he nominated too.
Yeah, Ken Journey nominated too. Shout out to Ken Journey. You know what I'm saying? And we shot the video. You know, it was over from there.
Yeah.
You know.
No doubt.
Yeah, Dale Hayes, my man. Oh, that's my guy right there, man. He with the team, man. Yeah, shout out to Dale Hayes, man. Big wig stuff, man.
Definitely. Yeah, that song caught my attention. You know, then the clothing line caught my attention and everything, and I was like, okay. And then you was working at the time we talked. You was in the middle of that new project that came out now. You were in the middle of it. You were just starting it up. You was getting ideas. You was getting production. You were definitely in your creative bag. That transition to that album, the new album. Let people know the new album that's out now is coming out.
The new album is called The Super Ugly.
Yeah, Super Ugly.
It's Super Ugly. That's the new album. You know what I mean? So it's like a story. It's going from Today Was Better Than Yesterday to the Super Ugly. So
yeah, yeah,
it's kind of flowing into Today Was Better Than Yesterday. Is kind of flowing into the Super Ugly. Then it's going to advance. You know what I'm saying? Like every album, I think I'm advancing. So you know what I mean? Like it's like a story. You know what I mean? Like the Super Ugly is more grittier, is grimier, is crazy. You know what I mean? And I can't wait for it to drop. June 15th, the Super Ugly gonna be on all platforms, man.
yeah, man. June 15th, man. Make y'all tune in.
June 15th.
Make sure y'all check out his all his singles that's out now though. It's on the
Yes,
platform.
yes.
The album, you know, do you do pre-sales on the album or?
Yeah, no. I just let it out. I just let it. You know what I mean? Just
June 15th.
June
You know what I
15th.
mean? Next month. Make sure you get that. I'm definitely check it out. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
I need some exclusives for the radio show because
Got
those who don't know the new radio show that I'm on with 716 Live Radio. You know what I mean? We're doing our thing starting May 15th. So, you know, we're going to start 24/7, 365 at www.716live.com. The pop-up show with the Joker Morning Show. I'm definitely got to get a little exclusive stuff to play on the radio on the rotation.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, get it out there.
Exclusives, music only. You know what I mean? I'm letting you get. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna bring it to the world, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna take it back. Huh?
I'm gonna let people know what's going on. You know,
yeah, man, I appreciate it. We're gonna take it back to the mix CD era. You know what I mean? The DJ K slaves and all that, man. I'm gonna give you the exclusive, man. You're gonna be the only one with it. Promise.
That's we with it, man. We with it, man. 716 Live. Shout out to 716 Live family. We nominated also for Media of the Year, and also my you know, I was on 514 Online Mix Radio with IBP Media, and we had nominated also for Media of the Year. You know what I mean? Shout out to 514. If it wasn't for 514 Online Mix Radio, I wouldn't be on IBP Media Group. But you know, we kept it going for the whole year. Good run. Shout out to Priscilla. Shout out to Flint, all my people out to Montreal, Canada, all the listeners. And we did amazing. And we nominated for IBP Media of the Group of the Year. You know what I mean?
Congrats on that.
Right now, man. Y'all share and follow this.
Share and follow. Comment, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. You know, congrats on the nominations. Let me tell you that. Congrats on the nominations, man. You know what I mean? You've been doing your thing as well, though. And you've been holding strong. You know what I mean? You don't run into too many people that's in your position that's like hosting and doing shows and stuff like that, and actually reaching out to the people that follow them. You know what I mean? And trying to help them out and try to elevate them. You don't meet too many people like that. You know, they all for self sometimes. But congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're doing it big.
Yeah, man. Trying to stay focused and trying to put people to the next level. You
Definitely.
know, I'm nominated for Hustler of the Year.
Definitely.
Podcast of the Year, pop-up show with the Joker. And also the Media Company of the Year. Also nominated IBP Media Group, man. I got 3 joints. Like I said, you know, like I say, everybody, if you need anybody that win, like Mark Lee, you win in the category, man. I feel like I won because I've been following you brothers for a long time. I'm a fan. You know, y'all win, y'all definitely deserve it because you know the grind is official. And I understand because I'm from Buffalo. Me live not in Buffalo. You know, in my city, it's tough.
Yeah.
Y'all going through a whole different situation than most. Being in the city, trying to get put on and do things, and go outside the city doing things and traveling and stuff. It's real tough. What's going on, especially during the lockdown and the COVID situation. So you know, I salute to all my people that's in Buffalo, like yourself, that's continue to be in the home place where you at and still growing and still putting in that work and sacrificing and knowing your vision. You know what I mean? And understanding your vision and knowing you're being passionate what you do. And I appreciate you reaching out to a lot of people and helping other people out. I'll be seeing your movement, helping the community out, helping the young kids out and everything. And I appreciate all the efforts that you do to make things right, on top of being successful at what you're doing. You know, and how was that feeling going through that? Like when you still going through something, but you still help out the community and stuff, man. You know, how was that transition?
Regardless of like anything that I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? I know God got me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be able to help somebody out. They might be having a bad day or can't afford something. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm a millionaire or I'm rich or you know what I mean. I'm still going through my own things as well. But
Right.
if I can make somebody else's day, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
God got me at the end of the day. He watched me over this journey, and you know I like to help the less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
you know that's how I was raised. That's how I was brought up. You know.
Yeah. No
So,
doubt,
you know,
man.
we always gonna get our blessings and stuff, but at the end of the day, man, if I can make somebody else smile, then that's what I'm here for, you know?
Awesome. Yeah. No doubt, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm love. Yeah. Yeah. No
Yeah,
doubt, man. You know, I throw that in there, man, because
yeah, I
um,
appreciate that, man.
it's a lot of people in Buffalo, a lot of artists that I've noticed, that's don't really they all about you all the time. And I
Yeah,
understand that. And one thing about you is you always go out to help a next person
yeah,
before
yeah,
I say anything about Rose Goldie, I always see you doing something else or hear
yeah,
somebody post
yeah,
something or a comment in the
yeah,
comments saying, yo, thank you, I appreciate you. This,
yeah,
that. And I
yeah,
see
yeah,
and
yeah,
I pay attention to those things. I know a lot of people don't pay attention to those things be on the
yeah,
platform because they too
yeah,
busy trying to promote and do the things that they're doing. But I
right,
take the time out my day to just
yeah,
scroll, check out people's pages,
yeah,
actually
yeah,
see what they're doing and see, what's going on. And I've noticed a lot of things you're doing. You always
yeah,
have a helping hand, man. And it
definitely.
runs in your fam because your auntie like that, your sisters like that.
No, no, yeah, it's complete
Yeah,
strangers, you know what I mean? Like anybody, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
you know, I try to give back as much as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
so you know,
Salute to your sister, man. Me and her had a big long conversation, teaching her
yeah.
marketing. Want to be your marketing movement. How's that going?
Oh, it's going all right. It's going well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm always a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
still don't know everything, but you know, I'm always ready to learn more. You know,
yeah, right,
always
right.
ready to learn more, man. You know, I ain't saying that I could do it all by myself, but you know what I mean. Like
Okay,
I'm
gotta have a
always ready to do more.
little team. That's all, little team. Um,
Definitely. I just linked with lots from JBM. You know what I'm saying? Like me and him got something going on right now. You know what I mean? Like we got something in the works right now. So you know I'm not sure if I should bring it out yet, but we got something in the works right now. But you
the
know
work,
it's big wig. You know, big wig slash JVM lots, and we gonna do what we got to do real quick. You know what I'm saying?
no doubt. And when it comes to like promotion and marketing, me and Spills talked about it when I interviewed him yesterday. We
Definitely.
had a deep conversation. He asked some amazing questions on
Yeah,
marketing, and he knows he gave a lot of people give me the name the marketing expert of Buffalo.
yeah,
When it comes to music and stuff like that, and business too, not just music, just in business in general.
facts.
And I've been working for myself now for going on 2 years,
Hmm.
and everything. And I've noticed that the people is lacking in the marketing game, and it's
Yeah,
good. It's good for artists like yourself that's willing to learn more, and
yeah,
you open minded. You don't put all your apples in one basket.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? You
yeah,
always, every time we talk, you always, energetic, you
yeah,
positive. You want to
yeah,
figure it out. Okay, I did this. Now, what I got to do next?
definitely, definitely.
Whatever questions you have right now, live on the podcast, to
Right,
let people know that anybody else that have questions in the comments too.
right,
Any questions you have for marketing to help your brand,
right,
clothing line,
right.
your music, any question you can ask that because the main question people always ask me is how can I make $10,000 in my sleep, and then
Mhm.
that's a whole other podcast.
I
But
got
what
I got a
question you
question.
have?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
For an artist that has zero fans, but they just now starting out, what would you tell them to do as far as trying to gain their fans up?
First thing I would tell them to do is ask them about the music first.
Right.
I always ask artists all the time. So somebody asked me about this a couple months ago, and I said, "What type of music is you doing? What's the style? What's
Mhm.
the genre?"
Mhm.
And one of the artists that told me she was an MC, a female MC out of Atlanta, and she was like, she does a lot of drill and trap music, and I was like,
Okay.
okay, that's good to know. And I
Mhm.
told her, I said, now you said drill and trap. I said, one thing you gotta understand when you're doing like, you told me the genre, you told me drill and trap. that's in the hip hop category, but it's still two different types of hip hop genres.
Definitely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I said now you have a market for trap music, you have a market for drill. You know what I mean? So if you have a song that have both in it, what you as an artist or even your producer, where is it leaning more towards the trap side or the drill side? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She was like it's more on the drill side because she's a fan of Lil Durk and Lil Baby. I said, okay, now I said, now you just answered your own question. So when you do an ad, you can use the name Lil Baby and Lil Durk in your ad when you're doing an ad on a campaign ad for your single or for your album or for a music video. And so I would find out what style of music so you can know exactly what audience to target.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then once you do that, what it's going to do, what your algorithm is going to do is, once you know your basic audience, the algorithm is going to do the rest. Even though you don't put the other artists behind it or other keyword names, the algorithm is going to push it forward when those that love the Little Babies and the Little Durks. You know what I mean? It's going to automatically take people to the Young Thugs. You know what I mean? To that, you know, it's going to swing to that area, especially if you're doing like $1 a day ad on IG or on Facebook, and your content is nice and clear and crisp. The main thing I tell artists to do is make sure that your content looks like MTV.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So whatever you see on MTV, the colors they use, the HD quality, resolution, pictures and stuff like that. You know, make your joint look like BET. Make your stuff look like the BET musical. Look at that type of content. So when you do push it out, the consumers can take you serious.
Definitely.
You know, and even though you independent artists, they're gonna think you already signed. Already, they're gonna follow you, click on your page, follow you first. Then they're gonna see more content. You know, and then they might hit you up in your inbox and all that. Because I know I get flooded on my inbox. It get annoying, but I get a lot of things in my inbox, and I get annoying. But I try to be professional and and reach out to them to give appreciation, thank you, and all that good stuff. You know, same thing with Big Spill said yesterday on the interview. He said some people go overboard, and they do. You know, because they want to be cool with you and this and that, but at the same time, you know that they're fans, and you try to do the best you can. You know, if they do hit you up and they bug you like that, let me tell you what, this is what I do for you. What size you with? Let me get you a free I ship that to you as you know, appreciating you being a fan and reaching out and sharing stuff. And he go t-shirt. What size you wear? What's your address? First class to you. You know what I mean? Now you just created a super fan.
Yes.
You just develop a super fan that's going to always share your content. Share your music video, share your Spotify link, put your song on their playlist. Share their playlist because your song is on the playlist, and that's going to do what? More money.
There we go.
You know what I mean? So that free shirt you gave them is getting paid.
They're gonna hold on to that shirt for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there's little stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it can go a long way.
Awesome. Yep.
It can go a long way.
All day. So that's the thing I tell artists that's just coming up. Be careful, know your genre and the style of your music, then you can understand your audience. Because some people be versatile, and a lot of my mentors, I have a lot of mentors in the industry. And you know, I talked about yesterday with Spill. I have a lot of people in the industry from Rock Nation to Shady Records to, you know, all across the board. And they always tell me to tell artists, it's not good to be versatile when you don't master a genre. You know what I mean? Master that style and genre first. Build your fan base up to where you can do that. And then people always ask questions. Drake can do it, but you see what Drake did in the beginning. He stayed with that R&B pop sound for a long period of time, and then he went to the Lil Baby side and went to the Durk side and went to the, you know what I mean? But he mastered that genre sound first. Over 50 million fans. It's not even 50. It's really to really be successful as an artist, all you need is 1,000 consistent fans. 1,060 fans can buy you a house, buy you a car, take care of your family, pay your bills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 1,000 engagement fans a month can stop you punching in the clock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the start.
Yeah.
But Drake got 50 million fans at that time. Now he's in the billions.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you think about it,
yeah, he got 1 billion fans now.
Yeah.
So he can move different now. Like the thing I was talking about with my mentors the other day, they said that his contract is up in June. Like I said, June 11th.
Whose contract?
Drake's.
Okay.
And they said that if Drake don't sign that contract, he's going to change the game for music for people like me and you. As being independent.
You're going to be independent.
He's going to be independent. If you don't sign by the 11th, he's going to be independent. You know, he just opened the door for the analytics and the algorithms of these platforms of people's music be on these platforms. He's going to open the door for us to know our marketplace. Control that marketplace, know our marketplace, and build on it. And that's the problem with a lot of artists. They don't know their marketplace. That's why you had said, you had asked me just now. That's the perfect question that gets you to know your audience.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you think he's going to sign the contract?
If he haven't now, knowing Drake, if he haven't now, man, I don't even think he's. If he do sign up some form of contract with or whatever he's connected with, it's going to be more as a more maybe a distribution or something, or maybe just to keep his hands in the machine. But if he don't, that's going to shut down. That's not going to shut down the machine. It's going to slow down the machine.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And the people that's looking for to get deals, if you don't sign, I guarantee you, anybody that's looking for a deal, they're wasting their time. If Drake don't sign. You know what I mean? It's like you might change your whole agenda. Because like that's going to change the money. That's going to change the movement. That's going to change the culture.
Back to the drawing board, man.
You know what I mean? Because the things that he's done in social media, his team, and plus with the king, the legend, Lil Wayne, plus his colleagues and stuff, the Nicki Minaj's, them the people that really set a lane for people like us.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? Yes, Nicki Minaj started her own label now.
Oh, do she?
Yeah, she has her own label now, and it's an independent label at that. But she still got her hand in the cookie jar as far as in the machine, but she still let an artist be an artist because she understands. She's been there.
Okay.
So now she's gonna give the artists a little more leeway.
Yeah.
If they can control their own destiny, but she's gonna be the help of it. But she's gonna let the artists control their destiny like you're not signed.
Right.
That's gonna open a lot of doors for artists like me and you. You know what I mean?
That's a great opportunity. Yeah, that's a great opportunity for artists right there. And I'm glad that the veteran artists is doing that for people. You know what I'm saying? Like starting their own labels and trying to bring people up. That's a good look. That's a good look.
Definitely. So the marketplace is wide open right now because of the internet. But the problem, like I said before, the problem that artists have a problem with is they don't know their audience. They go to the studio, record a song, and some people, like I seen a couple posts today with a couple people saying that, I went to the studio, I did a hit. A song is not a hit until you market it. It ain't up to you to say it's a hit. It's up to your fans.
It's up to the people.
You know what I mean?
It's up to the people.
That's good confidence to have.
Yeah.
Is it going to mess your confidence up if it's not a hit?
Right.
Is it going to mess with your mental?
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I release music, I release music to the people that I know that like it. Because I know my audience. That's why I haven't worked. I haven't punched in the clock in a year and a half. Because I know my audience in podcasts. I know my audience in music. I know my audience as a marketing manager, marketing coach. I know so anything I do, I know my audience, and I know how to target my audience. I know how to trigger my audience, and I know how to control my audience. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
didn't happen overnight. I've been studying this for like 20 years. What
Yeah.
happened, mentors and all that.
With the music game being the way it is right now, why do you think a lot of like major artists are selling their catalog?
I think a lot of people selling their catalog. Number one is they started selling their catalog during the pandemic. That was
Right.
did it because of you know, they was running out of money. They wasn't doing those shows.
Mm-hmm.
The industry lost. I think the last time I talked to my mentor, they said the industry lost over $760 billion during the pandemic, since everything was locked down. So, Lil Wayne sold his catalog. Justin Bieber just sold his catalog. Who else? So Future sold his catalog.
They said he sold over 700 something songs or something like that. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Right, yeah, definitely. Dr. Dre is in the process of selling his catalog, his production, beats, and all that. But the one thing I liked about what Dre said, that he want to sell his catalog, but he want to keep the rights of the name. Correct. So he gets a percentage out of that.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
He's still getting revenue off that.
Definitely.
And the reason I feel, like I said, because of the pandemic, the game changed because of TikTok. TikTok really changed the game. If you knew your audience and you knew what you tried to do, because I know a lot of people do crazy things on TikTok to get that attention, get that attention span going, which is cool. But my main question I ask is because TikTok breaks a check on certain streams too, as far as what you're doing on there. And some people's living off that, but it only lasts for an average TikTok viral only lasts 30 days.
Right.
That means if you ain't consistent of putting up content, at least 2 or 3 pieces of content a day, with an ad, knowing your audience and knowing what you're working for, as far as your hashtags and everything else. Once you get off your niche off that, then you can really mess the analytics up in the algorithm to where people can't see. Some people's very consistent with it. Some people know their niche very solid. They've been doing it for a long time, right before the algorithm start acting a fool. So they know exactly how to get that niche up and everything. And it's hard work. Some people have a team. You'd be surprised how many of them have a team. Have a 4 or 5
whole background team, right? That's doing everything with them, and
right. And it's only a few that does it by themselves. Shout out to Corey Ray. Corey Ray, shout out to her because she did everything on her own for a long period of time before she got signed to Republic Records.
Who was that? Benzino daughter?
Yeah.
Right.
She knew. That's the one thing she said on the Breakfast Club, and when I watched her interview, and she said that I might not do the best music, I might not be a thick chick, I might not be none of that, but one thing I do know, my marketplace. And she said, I don't know my marketplace, and I thought I said, you know what? Nobody cannot touch that. They can't touch her with that. She know her marketplace. She knows exactly who her audience is, and she gonna keep on feeding them with a silver spoon. And now the silver spoon turned into a platinum spoon, and she's really eating right now.
Yeah.
And she learned this on her own.
She gonna get up there. She gonna get online and shake them little cheeks, man, and have people just like,
And just not even just that.
Yeah, I know. No, I was just saying, that's one of her little things she do.
The fashion of it, like she's real good at designing. She's real good at fashion.
She like got some fashion stuff going on too.
Yeah, but she just so creative.
What
she does, and that's the thing that a lot of artists is missing when they do content.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? See, with you already in the fashion way.
Yeah.
So you can get creative on a hoodie.
Yeah.
You can take an old logo that you did with the big wigs, and you could change it up a little bit, make it, make it camouflage. You could change the background. You know what I mean? You could change a way. You can do a dress or a skirt for a woman and have her model it, and you can use that content to build up the name, the brand, and the brand of who you are, which is an artist too.
Right.
So you have a brand on top of a brand.
Right.
See
Right.
what I mean? I
Right.
don't know if you realize that you have a brand on top of a brand.
I like the
When
way
we
you put
talk
that.
about Rose
Yeah,
Gold, about
I
baby.
didn't. I didn't realize that. Yeah, yeah. I like the way you just put that.
Yeah.
For real.
You feel me? You double
Yeah.
up on your brand. So
Yeah.
you got two lanes to mess with.
Yeah.
How many artists out there have more than one lane to mess with as far as targeting their audience using these platforms? You can use any lane you want. You want any one of them lanes.
Yeah.
You can not do no lane for Big Wig. Do nothing but Rose Goldie, but
That's
they
a
can
fact.
still see Big Wig because you gonna
Cause
be
I
wearing
got it on.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And you gonna ask, so what's that polo shirt you had on?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that a Versace joint? Nah, dog, that's a
Nah.
joint.
That's big wig.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Big
when they
wig.
speaking like that to you,
Yeah.
you already got the door swinging open for what
Facts.
you want to do to market more on that clothing line just by them asking questions and giving compliments on on that polo. You know what I mean? That polo stood out
Mm-hmm.
from your brand and your face. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
But they still seeing you and knowing, okay, yeah, he's an artist. He got hot music. I
Right.
like this song. I like that song. But when they seeing the visual of what you're doing, that makes a difference.
Definitely. Definitely.
You know?
That's why I try to implement the like when I'm doing my videos and everything. Like I try to implement big wig and everything. You know what I'm saying? Some part of my clothing brand is going to be seen. You know what I mean? Like it got to. You know. So at the end of the day, like it's like you said, yo, what type of sweatsuit? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. You know, that's mine too. You know what I'm saying? So it
Right.
go together. You
It
know?
does. It's they cousins.
Yeah. Exactly.
They cousins.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they gonna
Exactly.
be around. They play cousins. They grew up together. So then I did like, okay, you know,
Right.
you doing this, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
You
Right.
know, I'm gonna let this hoodie talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's saying no,
Yeah.
he's talking.
Yeah.
You got it
Yeah.
on the video. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then you know, you interacting with the brand.
Yeah.
These are things that people always miss out on when they marketing and branding themselves. And I'm one of the ones, especially Buffalo right now. Like I told here Phil's talking that you being in Buffalo on the outs and inside looking out, you can't really see too much.
Right.
Me being in Albuquerque, New Mexico from Buffalo, looking in, Buffalo, it has amazing marketplace because of our fellow brethrens and brothers and sisters from Griselda.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
they swing the door open for more people to see more things. With Conway, Benny, and Westside Gun did with swinging the doors open, and Amani Caesar opened the door to see more things. People looking inside of Buffalo, seeing everything from film, creativity, music, lyrics, singers, poets, battle MCs, dancers. They see everything when they open them doors.
Yes.
They want to be a lot of people in the industry want to be a part of that now.
Yeah, they do.
They want to be a part of that now because our fellow brothers and sisters. Shout out to Griselda. BSF.
Shout out to Griselda, man. Shout out to them boys, man.
So now it's an opportunity for people to see the Rose Goldies, the Spill 716s, the Joke Overlook MC, the podcasts.
Shout out to the Joker, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
My guy, man.
and now I'm in the industry. I'm in the machine with my mentors, and they tell me these things like, we're not just up next. People all in Buffalo said we up next. He said, y'all not up next, y'all there.
Here already.
Only thing you got to do is put the work in.
Yeah.
You got to know your audience. Use these platforms 100%. Use your Facebook to be professional. Use your IG. And don't worry about paying for a check or nothing like that. Focus on your brand. Focus on the people who love what you do besides the city of Buffalo.
Do you think that that's a good idea to for artists to get that check?
We talked about this yesterday. Yeah, I'll be talking about this in every episode of the pop-up show with the Joker, 716 Music Awards edition. I'm gonna say this. The check is only good for one thing. The blue check is only good for even any color check you get on Twitter, because Twitter got different color checks now.
Yeah, they got gold and everything, right?
They got different levels. That check, what one of them checks is doing is whoever's following you, they seeing your content more.
Okay.
And the thing I'm gonna tell you this, and anybody that's tuned in. Anybody that's tuned in right now, if I have any questions, put them in the comments. I definitely can answer them. The blue check, without a blue check, only 3 to 4%, maybe 5% of your followers are seeing your content without doing an ad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you're doing an ad, you probably getting 30 to 40%. That blue check is automatically getting 50% of your followers seeing your content every day. Yeah, that's the only thing different.
So I mean, but that might be a good tool for up and coming artists. You think? Like,
it could be a good tool if you know that your followers are fans.
Okay. Oh, so it's only for followers, so it won't be on like the Discover page or anything else. Like it'll. Oh, okay.
But with the blue check, you still have to do ads.
Right, to gain new followers.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, I tell people all the time, and I'm gonna ask a question to myself. Okay, so therefore is how do I get people to see my content that's not following? That's what you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of followers, they don't mean they're fans.
Right.
Followers. They just looking what you see what you're doing. Some is being nosy, some might be your hater.
Like the way you put that. That's definitely a true fact right there.
Most of your followers might be your haters.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to engage in nothing. They ain't going to like nothing.
Nothing.
They ain't going to comment. They ain't going to share.
Nothing.
They just going to have something to talk about.
That's it.
And you're not even doing nothing negative on it to talk about. So they ain't going to talk about nothing.
Right.
But when somebody else talk about you, Rose Goldy new album dropped the 15th. Oh, word. Yeah, I got to check that out. No, you don't. You ain't going to check it out.
That's what they say. Your name be in rooms you ain't never been in before. You know what I'm saying? Like people sit there and follow you, don't like nothing, no support, but they know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? I tell people this. I say I don't care. Like I sell. This is brought to you by Painted Drip. The logos in the corner. I do the. You do the clothes. I do the custom sneakers.
Yeah, I just seen the pair of kicks that you had up online too, man. Is that those ones?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Painted Drip. You know what I mean? So those who want something done, hit me up. Yeah, but this is definitely what I do. Painted Drip.
Support my guy, man.
I don't care if nobody buy a pair of these. But know what makes me more happy than anything than somebody buying a pair? If I can get 10 people to at least share the content.
Fact.
I know the money comes.
Fact.
That's the best support you can have.
Definitely.
If you can't, if I can't afford a big weird leather jacket,
you
know what I mean, for $550, I'm gonna share the jacket and tag somebody in it that I know that got the bag.
Exactly.
That might like that joint. They might got a pair of days to match that joint.
Exactly.
So that's what I do. When I share something, I share it because that's the form of support.
Yeah.
I don't care if you would never inbox me. I don't care if you never give me a shout out. I don't know. Yeah. When you share something that we doing, like people sharing this content right now, sharing this, people that your fans, people that love the Pop Up Joker, share one time on their content. That's the biggest blessing in the world.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's better than money right away.
That's what I was about to say, and it's free.
Yeah, it's free. It's free. The 2 people that's tuned in now shared the 4 different pages. That's the best thing in the world.
Exactly.
That's the best thing you can do. Yes. You don't have to say, I love your joint. You don't have to come and shake my hand when I come to Buffalo for the awards. You don't have to cap. You don't got to do nothing. Just share something.
Just share it.
You don't got to comment. Comment is cool, but you don't got to comment. Just share it. One time. Share it.
That's it. That's all it takes.
It all take 1 share a day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
yes.
So when it comes to that blue check is only good for more people followers to see your content. But my question is, I tell my followers all the time, which one? How many of y'all is fans though?
Right. And that's a good question.
Yeah, how many of y'all is fans?
Yeah.
I did a show segment on 514 Online Mix Radio when I was on the radio show. I did a show on the difference between fans and followers.
Okay.
And then I did another segment where I said it's the difference between follower fans and super fans.
Correct.
And then people like, what's the difference between a fan and a super fan?
Mm-hmm.
I said a fan is that person that's going to share.
Yeah.
That person that's going to listen to the music. They might not put it on the playlist, but they listen to the music.
Go listen.
You know, they put it on rotation. They play it, repeat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They'll share a piece of content from your clothing line or your YouTube. That's a fan.
Mm-hmm.
The super fan is going to share it. They're going to buy some merch.
Yeah.
You're going to buy a ticket to your show.
Yeah.
Take a picture with you.
Yeah.
They're going to tag you in that picture.
Come on. Talk about it.
Yeah, they're going to be in your inbox every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They might annoy you, but they're going to be in your inbox every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're going to interact with everything you got going on. I don't care if you're doing you in a movie, they're gonna support that movie because you got a little cameo in the movie.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Watch the whole 2-hour movie just because you in it.
Yeah, the whole 2-hour movie.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see that little.
That's it. That's a super fan.
That's a super fan.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Anything you got going on. Rose Goldy finna give away back to school backpacks. They might not even get a backpack. They might be there want to volunteer and help.
Exactly.
And they appreciate you doing something for the kids.
Definitely.
And then they're gonna take another picture with you and then tag you on IG.
That's a fact.
That's a super fan.
It's a super fan.
You know what I mean? So
shout out to the super fans of people who's not afraid to be a super fan of artist, somebody who's out there, people that whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, because a lot of people let their pride get to them, you know what I'm saying? They might like your music or they might like what you got going on, but they're afraid to tell you. They're not going to tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I peeped that a lot, so
yeah, but you appreciate both. You appreciate the fan.
Definitely.
You even appreciate the followers.
Definitely. Oh yeah. Mad love to any of the followers, fans, everybody.
Haters following,
haters, you know what I'm saying?
A true hater gonna follow you.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? If a hater don't follow you, they just evil. They not even a hater.
Exactly.
you just in your evil bag. Like
yeah.
You know what I mean? We ain't even thinking about y'all.
Yeah,
about our haters all day long.
Yeah.
I think about my haters all day long. Sometimes I'm thinking, what my haters doing right now?
Yeah.
They sleep.
Yeah.
They at work. They babysitting the kids. What they doing?
They're probably right there on your page. That's all.
You know what I mean? You feel me? See, I always think about where my haters is at all times. You know what I mean?
For real.
Where y'all at. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna show y'all love.
Definitely.
I always show them love. I always show them love. I even the ones I know is a hater.
Yeah.
I do this and I don't expose them nothing. I give them merch.
You say that again?
I give them a free merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get your t-shirt size you wear. Your t-shirt, man, that's for you.
Continue to be a hater.
Yeah. I bless them. Like you know what I mean? And I don't care if they rip the t-shirt. I don't care if they throw darks at it.
Whatever.
They wipe their butt with it. I don't care.
Right. I'm gonna show you how much of a player I am. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you this though. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna stop nothing. You know what I mean? Your hate don't stop my train, man.
Look at what Trey Say said on that song.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So it's like, I get back to my haters, man, and all that. How do you handle your haters? What do you?
Same way.
Okay.
Same way. You know what I'm saying? The same way. You know what I mean? Like I just keep succeeding. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
They keep succeeding, man. If they praying on your downfall, that mean they know you on top, man. You know what I'm saying? So just keep being on top.
I know if somebody hate on you, you be like, let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? If you know they haters, you be like, what color they got on?
Yeah,
You got red and black on. Man, I'm gonna do a red and black big wig shirt today.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put a big picture up on Facebook about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, I feed off them, man, and that's cool. You know, when you don't have no haters, that means you're not doing nothing.
You ain't doing that.
You know, you
That's
got nothing to offer. Got nothing to bring to the table. You can't build a foundation.
No.
You know, you have no form of building an empire. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta be passionate what you're doing and doing what you're doing for a hater to build up. Like I said, like my man said, Cat Williams said, he said, if you got 7 habits a day, you got to figure out how you gonna get 7 more tomorrow.
Exactly. Shout out to Cat Williams, man. he be talking.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But yeah, definitely, man. You know, so yeah, we tapped in a lot of things today, man, on the market.
Yeah.
You know, got any more questions on some marketing, man? Or anything else you got to do in the news to help build your Spotify, your you know, we talked about the fan base and how to, you know, really get things moving. What else you got going on for me?
Man, as far as another thing too that I wanted to ask you, it was this ad that they have where you could get a 15-second billboard in New York City. Mm-hmm. Do you think billboard, and it's for $40 for 15 seconds? Do you think billboards, is that a good way of promoting, or you know what I mean, like getting your stuff out there? Or do people not pay attention to billboards anymore?
In New York City, it definitely do, because that's one of the top visiting. People always go take pictures. You know, they always, even that's on the billboard. One thing I know is about people that's overseas that come to New York, or even going to Hong Kong, or even LA and Atlanta, is I noticed that anything that's something that big, they feel it's important. And so they're gonna definitely do research on it. That's why people come with their phones, take pictures of the billboard, and then they go back when they go to the hotel room, and they might see Rose Gold or Rose Goldy album, and they already got you might have the code scanner on there. They can scan it from another phone and just do the music. You'd be surprised how many people do that. I ain't gonna hold you. This no cap. I was me and my wife one time, we was somewhere. I don't know, we was at the laundromat, we was in the mall. He was in the mall eating a little snack or something. And I'm looking at everybody on their phone. And in the mall out here in Albuquerque, they got like little things, like little codes of people advertising on the table. It's genius. Genius. You can pay for a spot at a table where you eat at. And they got like an advertising, they got like the codes, you know, for like whatever you.
The little scan codes for your smartphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got them on the tables. You get spaces in the joint, and it's sealed to where they can wipe it off after you finish eating and everything. And I'm seeing everybody's phone. I seen like 30 people at one time doing that. I'm thinking about that. That's genius. Yeah. I don't know if that was the mall marketing thing that they do to make extra money because of the pandemic. I don't know, but that's one of the genius things I've ever seen. Definitely. When it's busy during the holidays, Christmas season, when people go eat or shopping, and they got like advertisements on the table. And you know, and it's sealed where they can't peel it off or nothing. Scan, you know. And it's businesses, it's music people, and you know what I mean. All different advertising, discount tickets to the Cowboys game and NBA game, everything. And people was just on there like just on their phone all day.
Good way to put it out, man. When I was during after I had put out Today Was Better Than Yesterday, I had the business cards with the scan code on it, and I also had the stickers with the scan code, and I was going around the South Buffalo, up Bailey. I was going everywhere, and I asked the owner, like, yo, you mind if I put my sticker in your store? You know what I'm saying? They like, yeah, go ahead, put it anywhere, and I'll put it on the door. But when people walk in, they'll see my sticker there with the scan code on it. You know what I mean? Like, it was just more just putting myself out there, you know what I mean? And
man, that's marketing. That's physical marketing right there.
Definitely. You have to take it back like passing out flyers.
30 years. That's why you nominated for Hustle of the Year. You know what I mean? So why you see me talking like this? That's why you nominated for Hustle of the Year.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that,
You
man.
know what
We came a long way. You know what I'm saying? We got to start. Well, I ain't gonna say got to start, but we had to put our brains to use. You know what I mean? We use our brains. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? Like they think it come easy. It don't come easy. You know what I'm saying? Like you really got to be out here and put the footwork in order to become something. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's a fact. And you know, and like I tell people all the time, the billboards is definitely awesome, man. Because you know, that 15 seconds, you'd be surprised what you can get out of 15 seconds, and how many times an hour that pops up.
Yeah, it's right there in Times Square. I think it was like $40, 15 seconds, and they'll let you know in case you wanted to come down there and see it yourself. When it's going to be up, and it was on Instagram, man. I'm gonna have to. I'll shoot it to you next time I see that joint, man. I think I liked it.
Is it the Blip? What's it called, Blip?
I'm not sure, man. I know I liked it. So I'll go back through my likes and you know what I mean.
That too, though. I think it's two other companies I see on my feed.
Yeah,
Blip is one of them. Another one's the one girl was talking about it. For $40, 15 seconds. Times Square. She said Times Square. You could go do Atlanta. You could do Hong Kong. You could do LA. You could do downtown Chicago.
We probably talking about the same thing then. Yeah, I know we had to be talking about the same thing because it was all over.
Yeah,
like you could put it. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had to be talking about the same thing.
But the thing is with that, I'm gonna put you on some game on that when you do just get your joint design. And I learned this through advertising, design, and production when I went to school for this. And they said that when you're doing billboards, always use colors like yellow with black. You know what I mean? Always use the yellow with the red letters. You know
so eye popping colors.
Yeah.
Got you. Something that's going to catch the eye.
Yeah. And that's why you see a lot of, there's a lot of the bodegas and Arabian stores in Buffalo. Use the yellow with the black.
Definitely.
Yellow with the red. I think the one bodega, the one on the west side, I think he used the white with the red letters.
Come on, man.
Yeah, them pop out. And when you have like the bills that you got on now, that red, that gray, that's even pretty good. But if it was outside in yellow, that Buffalo's outside in yellow, it rings pop out more.
Right.
I mean, like the Buffalo joint on my joint with the white pop out more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I would use this logo with a yellow background if I, something like that, because I want that red and blue. I want the logo to pop out to where that 15 seconds and make you want to look on your really call that visual vision.
Yeah. What you call it?
I can't even say. I can't even. I can't move that fast. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
On the side of your face, you see something pop up.
That little thing.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it does when them colors when you on these digital boards that's moving all the time. Because some people that do advertising use too many colors, and you gotta look at it long, and you might not. If you're driving, you'll get an accident because you can't even focus on the road.
Figure it out.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But once you see something real fast and go back to they're gonna know exactly what it is. That jug was fire. They might take a U-turn.
Yeah.
What was that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
definitely. It's awesome, man. Because you know how many visitors that hit New York City?
Yeah.
8 million.
Especially down there on Times Square, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
people every day. They say 8 million people, new people come every day from the train, airplane, Greyhound, driving. 8 million people visit. They're saying you have 8 million people in Atlanta, but then you also have another 3 to 4 million that come and visit every day. See what I'm saying? Downtown, the underground, all through there. You know what I mean? By the Brave Stadium. You know what I mean? They got digital billboards out there. You know what I mean? So you can surprise if $40 a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might get your joint every hour. They might see that joint every hour, probably 20 times.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't beat that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna send that joint to you.
Yeah.
I want to, you know what I mean? Because I seen it a couple days ago, and I'm like, yo, like it'd be mad people down there, and you know what I'm saying, right there at Times Square and everything, you know, and I just wanted to see if that right there would be a good idea, you know what I mean, to have it for that, because you know they got the ones here where it's they I don't think we got too many digital ones in Buffalo. Do you think having one in Buffalo is a good idea?
Yeah, downtown, especially with the Sabres game going on, they have that one billboard that Johnny Armani had did right there by the library, by the Buffalo Library. That billboard, they have a number there that you can get that space there. There's also another one downtown that DJ Larry Loud had posted up that artist. I think 14 Mafia did a billboard, or somebody did.
Okay.
That might be Lit Buffalo. I don't know which one. Somebody did one up there by the it looked like a building right across from the parking ramp. It's around the corner. It's two of them. They did the advertising there. Downtown Buffalo is good. Downtown people sleep on the downtown marketing in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Theater district, all the way down to the arena. That's the big marketplace for people to see an ad.
Say that one more time. What district?
From the theater district all the way up to where the arena is, or Canal side. That's the biggest marketplace for a billboard, big posters. I know a lot of people you can pay for a big banners you can hang on the buildings. All
of the traffic that's coming from that train and everything, right?
Yeah, that train. You got the Greyhound right there.
The Greyhound, yeah.
You know what I mean? You got the Amtrak right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything is like right there. That's a big marketplace. Buffalo marketplace is very strong. It's just we take it for granted, not knowing. Us being from the hood, you don't know these things unless you involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and me being, I was involved in a while with the city councilmen and all that. Going to the when they were just rebuilding downtown with the theater district, I was always around at every festival. I used to go to like every little small mom and pop a store and get the little brochures of what's going on in Buffalo, the Gusto newspaper, stuff like that. And I used to go to the classifieds to see what's going on and what's new and what's going on. That's getting right into the marketplace of the city of Buffalo.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And that's what the artists in Buffalo need to get involved more into the theater district.
Yeah.
I was just talking to somebody, I think I was talking to Beck Green about this. Like you go to the theater district, they always open, the doors is open during the day. And you can go in, they have billboards, they have pinup boards of different flyers and what is going on in the city. Just go in there and start grabbing them and see what's going on. Go in there and talk to people at the desk and see what's new, what's going on. Find out what's new going on, and what you do is you figure out if they got something going on in theater, and it is, you know, it's tickets. Tickets might be like $75 and some of them tickets, and go in suited up, you know, groomed up a little bit, get your suit on, go business card, go in just to be a fan first.
Definitely.
And when you're a fan, keep your business cards in your pocket. But don't start conversation. Don't pull it out until somebody asks, "What do you do?" Because if you're sitting there with a suit, and that person sitting there with a suit, that person sitting with the door, you asking them questions like, "Yo, what do you do? Are you director or something?" "No, I do this in the movie. I got this going on." They start a conversation, and you ask the question. Hey, word, that's what's up. Boom, boom. And then you know what I mean. And then don't say nothing about yourself.
Right.
Until they ask you a question.
Gotcha.
All you did was open the door wider because you didn't come out and say, "Yo, I'm an artist from Buffalo. My name is." You know what I'm saying? You know, when you talk to them first, you're gonna give me your government name. My name is so and so. But then when they ask what you do, so my rap name is Rose Gold. That's going on. Give them my business card. You know what I mean? I got these going on. I'm trying to see what's going on with the movies and soundtracks or whatever. Whatever. Boom, and they gonna get you right to the people, because the fact is they opened that door. You didn't open it for yourself.
Right.
For yourself when you went there and paid for a ticket, because you have the same wristband they got.
Yeah.
They're already thinking you're already important to them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Not just an average black man, I should say.
Right.
Understand me?
Correct.
So it ain't what you do, and it's how you do it. Buffalo have a lot to give to a lot of artists and a lot of people that's in the industry in Buffalo. So much. Yeah, you just got to change your appearance, change how you talk, and go in as a fan first.
Definitely.
It might be an opera. It might be an opera theater thing going on.
Yeah.
And then you might go, at the end of the showcase, they might have the refreshments in the lobby. And they all follow ticket. Do you like opera? I just came to check out. I like all types of music. I just came to check it out. What's new? What do you do? You ask that question first. My business card. I got this movie coming out. Oh, word, that's what's up. You put it in your pocket. You talk. You listening to them. You know what I mean?
Perfect time to network.
Yeah, that's how you do it. And then by the time you get out of there, somebody gonna ask you, "Who is you? What do you do?"
Correct.
Now you just open the door. So now you with that conversation. Guess what? They all gonna come around you and want to know. And that same person that gave you that business card at the bar will come up. I didn't know. You didn't tell me. I was worried about what you got going on. I got your business card. I love what you got going on. I'm running support. We want to support you now because you say you do this at the third. We need somebody like you in this movie. But you on the soundtrack. You got the opportunity to be in a movie somewhere. You know what I mean? And you might get a job somewhere.
Facts.
You never know.
Facts.
Because you took that extra time to go somewhere. You went out your box.
Yeah.
You don't even know. You don't even like opera. You gonna fake the funk like, yo, I just wanted to check out what's, because Homegirl can sing. The vocals, you know what I mean? That not be a cup of tea, but the audience in the surrounding of the people you want to rub a little elbows with.
So it's all about rubbing elbows, man. Getting out there more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do things that you I should say never even thought about doing. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like just like what you just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that create more opportunity. Somebody might want to be an investor. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let me, you know what I mean? Let me help you out. Like that's a fact. That's a fact.
I met so many people just showing up at odd places in Buffalo. Living in North Buffalo. When I first came back, I'm from the east side, but when I came back to Buffalo, I moved to the North Buffalo. That's where I met my wife at. And then I used to go to like odd places to go get a drink.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just walk down Delaware, first bar I sing, go in, boom, sit by myself, give me a little shot, give me a little double shot of Henny on ice, just chilling, sipping on that. Have conversation with the bartender. Before you know it, I'm 10 to 15 people's around. We talking about sports, talking about Buffalo, talking about the Sabres, talking about, before you know it, they asking questions. What do you do? Well, you know what you do? Yo, I'm at a podcast, Before you know it, they might be like, oh, listen, I got this going on. Maybe you want to be a part of this movement. Maybe opportunity will come to you. Be in that place you're not used to going to.
Yes.
And I built a good following doing that. And
I bet. I bet.
Yeah, I have a good following today. The people that tune in right now, right here on the Pop-Up Show with the Joker. 716 Awards edition with my brother Rose Goldy, who's nominated.
Yes, sir. We here, man. We both nominated for Hustler of the we both nominated for Hustler of the Year. How did that make you feel that you nominated for Hustler of the Year, man? Like how we got to get into it with you now. Like how do it make you feel? What was your first expression when it happened, man? What happened?
I was definitely surprised like you. I wasn't really looking forward to being nominated at all this year. Nothing. Okay. I was nominated last year. I didn't know who voted me in. I don't know because everything is voted in. Everything comes from your fan base. That let me know that I have a good solid fan base if I'm nominated. 2 years in a row. And I'm nominated 2 years in a row for Podcast of the Year. I was nominated last year.
Definitely.
And I'm nominated again this year. And not just I was nominated for one last year. I'm nominated for 3 this year.
Right. Yeah.
I felt I was very excited, man. I was like, that's good. Then I seen the lineup. That's everybody said that's the toughest. It's one of the toughest categories out of the whole award show, and I agree.
Yes, it is.
Mark Lee grinding heavy. You doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, and everybody else in that category is definitely putting in that extra work, doing that extra thing that people not doing. You know what I mean? And if anybody wins this category, I feel like I won too.
Definitely.
because I'm a part of
Definitely.
everybody's movement
Definitely.
by teaching marketing and teaching them how to do things. So I'm a part of everybody's movement. So when I
Definitely.
might not get the trophy, but I still get the W too, because I feel that I got the W too. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because
Right.
like if you win and you go up there and get your award, I might walk up there with you because I feel I'm a part of it.
Let's go. Let's go. We all, you know what I'm saying? I win, we win. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so that's really I'm very very excited about that. Shout out to the boss lady Abby,
Yeah,
part of the
yeah,
movement of the 716 Music Awards.
yeah.
We definitely appreciate her. I can't wait to interview her and the team on the show, on the pop-up show with the Joker 716 Music Awards edition. So much love, and yeah, I definitely feel like I win. I feel like if even in the podcast category,
Yeah.
you know, at Green when I produce her show, so I feel like I win.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm a producer. No, that's your auntie. You know what I'm
See
saying?
what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, like, come on, man. Shout out to Auntie, man.
Yeah, that's your auntie. You know, and I feel if she wins, I feel like I won because I produce her show.
Definitely.
I am the marketing manager for 716 Live. They win. I'm the marketing manager, and I'm also the music programmer for the radio. Starting on the 15th, y'all. The
Let's go.
15th, we're gonna be live on radio 24/7, 365 on 716 Live Radio. Make sure y'all please go ahead and go to the website. You go to the website any time of the day, starting on the 15th. You know, starting the radio show. I got the morning show. You know what I mean? Pop-up show with the Joker morning show. And I'm also the programmer for the radio show. And I'm the marketing manager for the company. So shout out to 716 Live. They nominated too. So any one of my fellow people win, I feel like I won. So I think I'm gonna be on stage plenty of times during the awards. Being part of
you wear a lot of hats, man.
Yeah.
You wear a lot of hats, man. For real, man. So salute to you, man, for sure, man, because you got a lot going on, man, but you hold it down real good, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, 716 Live family is definitely, we appreciate you and the family, D'Amica, Lit Buffalo. I didn't have to do this, man. Y'all definitely is opening some doors for a lot of artists, a lot of people in the industry. A lot of my mentors that work in the industry know about the movement. They watching Buffalo. Shout out to Benny, the Butcher, showing love while you tour with this. Shout out to my cousin Ricky High, been hitting me up saying like he's seeing what Big Cuz doing. He won last year, and it's like we all in this as a family at the end of the day, man. Like we all winning, man. You know what I mean? You know, and that's why the theme music is crazy. You know, that's why the theme music with this joint right here, man. The theme music is definitely official. You know, I'm just saying. You know.
The theme music go crazy, man. I wake up feeling like this every day.
Hey, I feel like the best out of my city.
I feel like the best about our city, man. And
I feel like the best out of my city.
Keep growing.
Hey, look, I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killing, show no pity. Cuz I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cuz I'm winning. I look up to God and that's on why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. I feel like the best out of my city, no contesting it. Ain't no place for pussies, you get right or you get left with it. Got no time for niggas tryna talk my head to deficit. Got no time for beef, on smoke and put his ass to rest of shit. I watch out for snakes, I'm from the garden. Where we play with rockets off the cool, but we ain't hardin'. Hey, look, please just let me be, don't get me started. Nike, I just do it with this rap shit, I'm the hardest. Hey, look, I feel like a champion, not a lot to handle this. Any nigga playing like he tough, we gon' dismantle him. See just how I'm managing, opposition panicking. Niggas in my phone, I be too busy, I ain't answering. I done wait and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, I done wait and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killing, show no pity. Cuz I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cuz I'm winning. I look up to God and that's why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. Niggas tryna beat the side of jealousy. Probably cause they know that they ain't never getting next to me. Ay, just know you gon' fail, you get to testing me. Only hit my phone if it's about the bread especially. Ay, look, I've been tryna take off on these niggas, ain't no catching up. Cause said his beat to hit his phone, cause he gon' wet him up. I come from the bottom of the barrel, now I'm stepping up. Took my time to plan out all my moves, now watch me level up. I just swear I made my own path with this shit. You niggas want a buck, but I'm gon' last in this shit. And this for all you niggas that was laughing and shit. When I said it, I'ma treat it like my passion and shit. Look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Ay, look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. When we play with rockets off the court like we was hardin'. Look, I feel like the best side of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cause I said them niggas ain't 100, give them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and that's on why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been trying to fish the real out. Gang.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him, man. That's a hit right there, man.
Yeah, man. Trey Sell in the building right
him,
there.
Man.
I got one more question before we get off.
It's goody. It's goody.
Since Buffalo Bills schedule coming out, what's the Buffalo Bills record this year?
Man, I'm not sure, man. I think I'd say we'll take. Hopefully, we don't take no losses, but I say we'll take about I say we'll take 2 losses, man.
You can say 2.
I'll say 2.
I treat it like spades.
Okay.
With a possible.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I know we ain't gonna lose more than 2. You know what I mean? But 2 in the possible, like you just said, man, because they might start cheating.
Yeah. When you try to figure out how many games the Bills gonna lose, you got to treat it like spades.
Yeah.
4 in the possible. You know what I mean? You know.
I said.
Some people say 2 in the possible.
2 in the possible. How is our roster looking?
The roster looking good, man. I mean, we beefing up that offensive line like crazy.
Okay.
We just signed 2 more wide receivers to try out for the 3rd spot.
Okay.
In a couple of linebackers. The draft was off the chain. We got the nice backup tight end now. So when Knox get tired, we got one to come in and do the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We looking good. The running game, I think, still looking good because if our running game ain't right, Josh gonna do his thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know. But I got faith in Cook.
Yeah.
Okay. Cook. Him and his brother is definitely doing his thing. His brother played for the Vikings, so they both running back. So I think one's a fullback, one's a running back, but it's similar the same. Fullback blocking, but I think our running game going to be good. I think our offensive line is beefing up pretty good. I'm still suspect about our center. I'm not really feeling him. I think him because he did good last year, but near the end of that injury, serious injury at the end. So he didn't play the last 5 games because his injury, he had surgery and everything. He's back 100%, but still he won't. I don't think he's going to be the same after that surgery. So I'm suspect with the center, but I'm pretty sure. Sean McDermott is running the defense now. He didn't hire a defensive coordinator after Les left, so it's like, I got faith in McDermott on that because he was real strong as a defensive coordinator for the Panthers before he came to Buffalo. So I got a lot of faith in that area. But a lot of people don't, though. A lot of the mafias like he should hire to keep a lot of stuff off this, off his plate. But I think he can do both positions. I think he can play head, also do defensive coordinator. So, I'm giving. I'm gonna say Buffalo gonna lose. If possible 4 because we got to play that Cincinnati. They play crazy.
Cincinnati.
We open up with the Jets. That's gonna be a good game. They got a quarterback now, so I'm predicting on the first game of the season. I think the Jets 21-20.
I like that score.
Yeah, we're gonna be 21-20. It's gonna be close. It might
Okay.
be in overtime too.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I mean? 'Cause that's the first game of the season. Everybody fresh meat, everybody healthy, everybody 100. You know what I mean? And
You'll go with that. You think that that's good? That you'll go with that final score 21-20?
21-20.
I
Buffalo.
got you. I got to lock that in.
Yeah, yeah, 21-20, and Buffalo gonna win by 1. And it might be in
Okay.
overtime because that's the Jets is nothing to push around. Yeah, I don't care what
No, that's a fact.
you know what I mean. Even if they don't have an offense, their defense has always been solid.
Right.
You know, and they special teams, man, they can run that thing back on us.
Then they just get a new quarterback.
Yeah, they got they got Rodgers, man.
Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah.
and they got amazing wide receivers too, man. We got the corners to play. We got good secondary because but I know, what I mean, we got Hamlin coming back and all that, but it's gonna be a battle. That first game gonna be a battle. We're gonna be bruised up games.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Be some injuries that game. First game is gonna be some injuries. Believe that.
There's definitely gonna be some injuries that game.
Yeah, that's a personal. That's the Jets come and swing on us. You know what I mean? They gonna throw hands with us, man. They definitely game. I don't hate the Jets. I hate the Patriots and I hate the Cowboys, but I'm not a Jets hater. But I know I'll give credit where credit is due, man. Them Jets come to the game and they put in some work for us, man.
They come to play.
Yeah, every time.
They come to play every time.
They can win 6 games in a row. When they play Buffalo, it seems like they never lost a game. It's a whole different team when they come to Buffalo or we go to them. But it's their mentality. It's their DNA.
Are we playing the Jets in Buffalo?
We playing the Jets first game of the season in New Jersey.
Okay.
We playing in the Jets home joint and in that even the Jacksonville. We playing Jacksonville in London October 8th. It's like I want Buffalo to win that game. That might be our first loss. I ain't gonna hold you.
With the Jacksonville?
Yeah, that young quarterback is nice, man. That linebacker, the other Josh Allen,
Yeah.
He a beast, man. He that's a Bruce Smith.
Oh, that's what he is.
Yeah, he a Bruce Smith. He a Bruce Smith all over again, man. So, that defense gonna have to, Miller's gonna have to do his thing. I hope he stay healthy. They're gonna have to bump him out the way, man. They're gonna have to put some work in.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Our offense, with my man, our offensive line, man, he with a BSF too. He with
what is his name, dog?
Dawkins.
Right. There we go.
He gonna have to, him and he gonna have to step it up. Yeah, he gonna have to do his thing.
He gonna have to stop partying so much, man.
Yeah.
He want to be all outside in the clubs with BSF and stuff instead of making it to practice, man.
That's a fact.
Straight up.
Yeah. He definitely be doing his thing, partying, man.
Yeah.
He be doing extracurricular things off season. He having fun. He a big old kid, man.
Definitely.
He a big old kid, but when he come out for football, he definitely come to play.
He
gonna have to step it up on the offensive line. Him and the one we drafted. Out of what's the offensive line we drafted? He came from Florida. I think from Florida.
He knew
Gators, I believe.
What's his name?
Offensive line that we got in the draft. The second.
I didn't see the draft. I don't. That's why I said I don't know who we got this season.
Yeah, we signed the tight end first. Then we signed the line second. And he a monster. He a big
dude.
He need to be the WWE or something, man. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So hope he can play that old slot that Dawkins in, and Dawkins get his old spot back.
Get his own right.
They can put that little cocoon around Island so he can, you know what I mean? Let loose.
I think we're gonna have a fun season, man. Like it's definitely gonna be a real fun season, man. Being as though that we got a whole, I ain't gonna say a whole new roster, but it sounds like we signed some good people though. You know what I mean? Some real good players though.
That definitely program. They really want to learn the program, like and that's the thing. But I know there's a lot of players going to these other teams, man. They want to play, but they're not ready for that program.
Yeah, exactly.
Every team can have a different program.
Exactly.
You got to be ready for the program, and that's why they like our program.
Yeah.
That's why O.J. Beckham wanted to come because he said he liked our program. You know
what happened with him?
He went to Texas. No, he went to he did. My bad. He went to Baltimore. He went Baltimore. He went Lamar Jackson.
So now we got Mark Jackson and Odell Beckham.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, man, like that.
Baltimore problem.
Yeah. I think they definitely gonna be.
Yeah, they
gonna be a problem.
It ain't just KC no more. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's KC. Don't forget about the Rams. My young boy that I used to when I was down south. I used to work for the rec center for the kids. My boy Hamilton. You know what I mean? I remember he was a little boy, but now he got drafted in the NFL. He played for the Rams now.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up,
man. Then also my man Pickens, Zach Pickens, played for the Bears. That's another one of the young boys from Anderson, South Carolina that I used to be with the kids and stuff. I remember when they was younger, so now they both went pro. So I got designed some cliques. Right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Make them happen. Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? There we go.
Painted Drip, y'all. You're sponsored by Painted Drip. The logo in the corner, I'm Painted Drip. These for my auntie. The Louis joints.
Do you got a IG page or anywhere that people can follow you at?
Yeah, definitely got the IG page right here. I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Definitely on here. Definitely do what it do. Yeah, go ahead and follow me right there, man. The Painted_Drip.
Right yes, sir. There you go, right there.
Inbox me. Get your prices. I do Air Force Ones. I do Yeezys. I do I do the customized therapy joints. I got Skechers I'm doing for people. Leaks for football, Little League football in Buffalo for the Buffalo kids. All that good stuff, man. So, definitely check out the work. So these already ready to get shipped out. They see it in the plastic.
Them joints is fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got my auntie Ann, got her name in the back of the joint.
Them joints is fire. What's your turnaround rate?
I said turnaround rate, man, about good. Give me a good week and a half.
Okay.
Turnaround rate plus shipping. To get me up. The people could drop a deposit and then not do what it do, and you know what I mean.
Right.
I'm gonna ship these. I'm waiting to get these shipped off because I got to do the. I got DJ. Got a DJ. I'm doing a female DJ. This is for the Quasia away from her leather laces. I get leather laces, pink leather laces. Pro tip. Wait for them to come in the mail so I can ship these out. You got
that gonna be fire.
Paint a drip on the tongue, Yeah. I got your aunt that designed your auntie pair too. You know what I mean? I give her some Gucci joints.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got flavors too.
Yeah. I've got the Fendi joints.
Follow him on Instagram, man. Painted Drip, man. Painted_Drip, man. Follow him on Instagram, y'all.
Right there, man.
Show some support, show some love, man.
I just did a pair of shoes for DJ Flipside for the Wu-Tang Clan mixtape DJ. I got his shoes up in there. Hulu got his African joints. You know what I mean? So I stay at it, man. Maybe I can match up some of your stuff with your gear. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You know what I mean? The sun's starting to come out more, man. I'm back in my sneaker game. I'm definitely going to have to holler at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely do what it do for you. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So shout out to the sponsor. Shout out to the 716 Music Awards.
Yes,
shout out to my man Rose Goldy being on the platform. And sharing your story and having a conversation with you. And don't forget, y'all gotta vote for him too, man. Don't forget to vote for him.
Let's vote, right man. There. Vote. You got two hustlers right here, man. Right next to each other. You know what I'm saying, man? Vote for us. You know what I'm saying? Go support the There's Better Than Yesterday streaming on all platforms. The Super Ugly be out June 15th. You know what I'm saying? Follow my Big Wig page on Instagram _BigWig_ the collection is lit, man. You know what I mean? We about to have a great year this year. This whole rest of the year is about to be a great year, man.
Amazing year, man. We appreciate everybody tuned in to the pop-up show, man. Don't forget tomorrow. I got my man a kid called Quest will be on the Underground Lounge show.
Let's go.
Boom Bap joint with not 716 Live, but we're also with out of New York City. I'm connected with this media company is the Evening Rush Network. On YouTube, and we're gonna have him on. It's gonna be on other platforms on here too. We got him on tomorrow, and then we back to the regular scheduled program with the pop-up show with the Joker 716 Music Awards edition. And I believe the next candidate that's going to be on the show, let me get my schedule going. Let me get my schedule right here. Is going to the next one was tomorrow. Tomorrow we have on the 13th on my birthday.
Let's go. Tomorrow your birthday?
Saturday is.
Okay, come on,
May
man.
13th, Taurus in the building. I'm gonna have Vet Green on. You know, represent.
Let's go, Auntie.
Auntie in the building, and then I'm gonna have Audie Bands on, the R&B singer that's nominated for Female Artist of the Year. They will both be on Saturday. Y'all tune back in at 6 p.m. Eastern time for the pop-up show with the Joker 716 Music Awards edition. They will be on, and then we got something going on the 14th. We're gonna have Telly, the Battle MC, who was nominated for Battle MC of the Year Sunday. So that's the schedule for the next 3 days. And give us some shout outs, man. Give some shout outs, man. Let people know what's going on, man.
Yo, shout out to all of my loyal fans. Shout out to all my listeners, all my followers on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Shout out to Bozy Blackhawk. Shout out to Dale Hayes, JV, JVM, Lots Entertainment. Shout out to all my Big Wig family. You know what I'm saying? That's a major shout out to all my Big Wig family and my Big Wig supporters. Yeah, shout out to all the unsigned artists in the town that's doing their thing as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. There'll be too many shout outs to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to out west, the Out West boys. You know what I mean? Shout out to them boys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Burt Savage. Shout out to, I could go on and on. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my guys, man. That's already tapped in and linked in with me as well, man. Shout out to the 716 Hip Hop Awards show too, man. Everybody that's behind the scenes doing that, man. Shout out to the Joker as well. Shout out to Vet Green 716 podcast. You know what I mean? Everybody, man. Yo, we all out here. We all making it happen. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
We all making it happen, man. For real, man. Keep grinding. Keep going hard.
Oh, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out all the people that's loving what I got going on, the supporters. Yeah. To the amazing haters in the game. Shout out to haters. Amazing haters in the game. Shout out to all the people that's showing love, man, that voted me and acknowledging the pop-up show with the Joker 716 Live. You can grow with Vet Green. Shout out to one of my favorite groups that I'm definitely voted for, 14 Mafia. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boys, man, and shout out to a lot of the people that's been showing love and everything, man, and to keep on continue doing what you're doing. And don't forget to get the tickets at Ticketmaster. You know what I mean? It's in the description. You know what I mean? You click on the link, buy your tickets. Tickets still available. Everything is wide open. They sold about 30 or 40 tickets already. Don't wait like last year. You know what I'm saying? The last minute. When Caps getting mad when they were selling out. So you know what I'm saying? The earlier the better. And you know what I'm saying? And the same. With me, I got to get mine too, get my media pass so I can have the pop on the red carpet. We're gonna be off the chain. Me and the wife, Rose City, coming. You know what I mean? Okay. I remember my wife being on the pop-up show when I first started. She was the co-host of the show back in the day. People know her as Rose City. You know what I mean? And y'all go to Rose City Graphics on IG and follow her. It's a picture of her and Benny the Butcher. You know what I mean? And all that. So you know what I mean? So definitely do what it do with that. Until then, man, stay behind stage, man. I'm gonna come with you in a minute, man. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get this last piece of information on some marketing right here. For those who want a marketing class, definitely hit me up. And y'all continue to ask questions while I'm alive. It's your boy the Joker. Rose Goldy, vote for him right here.
Vote for your boy, man. I'm here.
Right here, pop-up show with the Joker. Yo, we out.
If I'm an artist watching our show, how does one person figure out who their fan base is and then market to them effectively?
I think in order to market, you have to understand, number one, you must know the definition of the word. 2, you must know how to use that word in a sentence. And 3, well, I'm going to market could mean that I'm going to the grocery store. This guy. What does the term market mean? What is the stock market? What does market mean? Does market not mean to make money? So in order for me to make money, I have to be specific. Hence, what does the definition of marketing? Can you use it in a sentence? If you can use it in a sentence and you understand the meaning of it, then you understand the context of it. So in order for you to market, that would have to be specific. You cannot be specific if you don't have access to your information. Episode 1, cheat code 1. I don't care who you are, what team you have. If you cannot open the hood and look underneath and know what you are looking at, you don't know if your car can win the race. You hope it will win the race. You believe that if you get enough stickers on the outside of the car, it'll win the race. You believe that if you have the same gas as Dale Earnhardt and Ricky Bobby and the rest of these guys, that you will win the race. That's what you believe. Do you understand what marketing is? And that's what separates 99.9% of the people from the ones that aren't. If anybody can do marketing, there wouldn't be need for marketing agencies. There are people that are masters at marketing. You have people like Ogilvy, who was considered to be the godfather of marketing, the guy who took the Volkswagen Bug and made it a symbol of American freedom. I want you to think about that. This is a man who, given the world some of the greatest marketing concepts. One of them is the only product that sells is the one that's advertised. How do you advertise if you don't know who you advertising to? So to not to correct you, but to put that comment on the right path, promotions is, hey, I'm over here. And marketing is, hey, you in the black hat, I know what you like. I got what you want. And in order for me to be able to do that, I have to have the information. So that's why I say it takes about 6 records to get your mapping right. That's why she says it takes about 18 months of consistent releases. Figure out a way that you can where you can hang your hat, but you're going to have to hang your hat. Whether it's a song a week, a song every 2 weeks, a song every 3 weeks. You know that it takes at least 4 staff of at least 5 people. That's at least 20 people all working independently to help one person achieve one goal. All of that requires information. None of those people wake up in the morning, come to the office, and do what they think has to get done.